Hey, what's up everybody? This is Chicken Possible with the Rewards Hunter back with part 4 of the Escape Academy series. So this is the series where we work on grabbing most of the achievements in this game and a bunch of rewards points along the way. If you haven't watched parts 1 through 3, then those will be linked in the description so you can get caught up and grab all the achievements that we've already grabbed in this game. But we're going to work on grabbing the next 3 today, and as always, I'm going to be breaking this up into 3 separate sections so that you can work on grabbing these 3 achievements over 3 separate days for the daily quest for earning an achievement in a Game Pass game. As always, if you're working on any of the weekly and monthly quests, then these achievements will help with those as well, get those finished up. And if you're playing it on your console, you can grab these 10 points for playing a game that's installed on your console, and that will help you towards your weekly console bonus as well. So that's how I'm going to be playing it here. Let's go ahead and get Escape Academy started up, and we'll take a quick look at the achievement tracker. You should be at 9 out of the 40 achievements so far, and the very last one that we got at the end of part 3 was Ticket to Breathin' Town for escaping the Under Pressure escape room. And we're actually going to go back to that one today for our first achievement, for our day 1 achievement. So let's go ahead and press A to play. We're going to go into solo, and we're going to go back into our primary game save at the top here and get that one started. And we're going to go back to that Under Pressure escape room. So as soon as you get to the map, go over to actually your dormitory, the My Dorm on the right side, and we're going to select the Under Pressure escape room, which is the one with the water on the top right corner. So let's get that one started again. So the first time through, you should have taken longer than 3 minutes to do that. We're going to try and finish it in less than 3 minutes this time. So it's exactly the same puzzle as last time. Let's just go back to the first door, and we're going to put in Fear, F-E-A-R. We're going to climb the ladder. You can probably remember all of these codes from last time, but I'll just go ahead and give you a reminder just to be sure. And just move as quickly as you can to each door. Should have plenty of time here. We're going to put in Will for the second one, W-I-L-L. We'll climb up the next ladder. And we'll move quickly to the door. We're going to put in Slow for the third door, S-L-O-W. Climb this ladder. And then we'll move to the fourth door. And we'll put in Your, Y-O-U-R. We'll climb up. And then our last door is right here. And we'll put in Mind, M-I-N-D. So again, those codes were Fear will slow your mind. And we are going to have to put that in just one more time to finish up the escape room. So that's on this little panel on the right side. And you'll press the little recycle symbol and then press over to the right to transition to the next word. So we'll put in Fear will slow your mind. And then we'll press the little unlock symbol on the bottom right. And that will finish up the escape room. And as long as you did that in less than 3 minutes, you'll get the Thresher Rusher achievement there for finishing it in less than 3. And you can see I got 1 minute and 41, so you've definitely got some wiggle room, some time to spare on that one. But it's definitely possible to do it in less than 3 minutes and grab that achievement. So that is our day 1 achievement. So I'm just going to go ahead and quit back to the main menu, and we'll pick up there for day 2. So for our day 2 achievement, we are going to go back into our main save, and we are going to get the next escape room done, which is sort of an escape room, but it's also sort of story driven. So we're going to go over to the left side of the screen. Watch out for these little person icons on the map. Whenever you see those, you want to be sure you're going over and clicking on those. We've been doing that going through so far, but let's make sure we do that here. We'll click on this one that has Jeb in it, and we'll go talk to Jeb. And this is going to help us towards a Chatterbox achievement, which we're going to actually get for day 3. But anyway, after you've talked to Jeb, let's go up to the headmaster's office up here, and we're going to visit that one, and that's going to get our next escape room started. So click on this door to the left side, and we'll start the breakout. So we're going to have a lot of codes to enter into this one, but I will walk you through which machines to use and which codes to enter. Let's start by looking to the left, and we're going to go over and read the escapist times over here. This should be number 5 out of 10 for you. And now we're going to get started with the codes. So move up here to this radio next to the TV screens. It's on the right side. And we're going to enter in 10-4 because the headmaster is asking us if we hear her, if we read her. So press A to inspect the radio, and then we're going to push 10 dash and then 4. And then we're going to press this little Wi-Fi button up at the upper right. That's like sort of the confirmation button. So press that.
Copy that. I'm headed inside now.
So you'll actually see her, going in and trying to break out the eel character. And we're going to help her along as she finishes up this mission.
Doesn't seem to be much security presence, but... Oh! I've got a turret on me! I think I can override it. I just need the serial number.
So she needs the serial number, so we're going to enter that in using the little radio again. So click on the radio, and we're going to enter in 160. And then once again, just press that little Wi-Fi button at the upper right.
Turret disabled. I'm moving ahead.
So she moves on ahead, makes a little more progress.
Okay, I'm going to need to access a computer terminal in order to locate Eel. Is there a computer terminal on the first deck?
So she asks about the computer terminal. We're going to enter in 10-10. So 10-10, and then hit your Wi-Fi button.
Okay, so which deck is the computer terminal on?
And then we're going to click on the radio again, and we're going to enter in 2. And then press the Wi-Fi button. That'll tell her it's on deck 2.
Headed there now. Good work, Academy.
And now we're going to need to track the boat. We're going to need to go over to the right side of the room. So press B a couple of times. And basically you're going to be entering in the coordinates right here on this little computer right here. You're going to scan around and press A to tell it where the ship is. But in order to figure that out, you need to look at the little clock that's over here. So if you look at the clock on the right side of the screen, it will tell you the time, and then you need to kind of look at the path of the ship that is up here on this map in the center. You can see some times outlined there, and this is the path that the ship takes as it moves around as time progresses. So if you're doing it pretty early on, the ship should be in one of these first couple of spots. So I'm just going to start clicking on those first few spots, and I should be able to locate the ship because it hasn't moved very far yet. But if it's later on, you might need to select a different spot. It'll just kind of take you a couple of minutes. Pause the video here and coordinate between the map and the clock, and then put in the location into the computer right there. And then you'll be able to proceed. So there's the clock, map's in the middle, and then put it into the terminal once you've figured out where the ship is over on the left side. Once that's done, let's go back to the radio, and we're going to enter in 10-4 so that she knows we're here again. So 10-4. Press the Wi-Fi button.
I'm accessing the terminal.
She's going to send us some information about Eel, who we're trying to rescue, and she's going to send it through this fax machine, and it is over to the left, just sort of next to the escapist times. So come over here to the fax machine and pick up these papers here.
That data should give us Eel's cell number. Radio me as soon as you find it.
So this has information about the cell number. So let's go back over to the radio, and we're going to enter in 503, which is his cell number. And if you do mess up, there is a delete key here, so use that if you need it. 503, and then press the Wi-Fi button.
That's it. That's where they're holding Eel. I'm en route.
And then she's going to need the code to get him out of his cell. So we'll give her that in just a minute once she gets there.
One. Engage protocol Omega.
Engaged.
Academy, you'll need to help me open the cell. Quickly. I can generate a key, but only if you analyze the lock.
So we're going to enter in 24213. And then hit the Wi-Fi button. So that is most of the codes we need to enter in over there. Let's turn around and look on sort of the back right side of the room. And this little panel is going to open up back here in a second, and it's going to have some flashlights inside, some ultraviolet flashlights. So we're going to move back to that and grab one of those as soon as that opens up. So there they are. We're going to pick up one of those. And then there's another little panel that has opened up back this way that we'll be able to see. And we are going to spell out the word charge back here. So I'm going to flip the second switch and the third switch, and then the fifth and the sixth switches. So that should spell out charge. And that will turn everything back on. We've got one more code that we need to send, so head back around to where you can use the radio again. So head back around this desk.
The Academy! We're back! We've made it to the top deck, but we're pinned! We can't get to the helicopter!
We gotta do something here, Sandy! Hurry, headmaster!
And they're getting attacked by some turrets, so we're going to need to take over one of the turrets with a code. So click on the radio again, and we're going to enter in 713, and then press the Wi-Fi button. This will give us access to this little turret machine over here, so let's go to that, and you're going to point it over to the right, and you'll see one of the turrets over here. We're going to press A to shoot at that. There's a second turret, and then the final turret is back here kind of behind us, so press A to blow that up. And that will finish up this escape room, and you'll get the remote rescue achievement right there for escaping the breakout.
Just as this place was starting to feel like home.
So that is another escape room under our belts, and that is our day 2 achievement. So finish that one in 6 minutes and 14 seconds. And let's go ahead and just skip through the rest of this dialogue and everything, and we're going to go back to the main menu after that. And we'll be ready for our day 3 achievement. And we're moving on into the winter term, so the map's going to change just a little bit. But again, I'm just going to head back to the main menu after these dialogue pieces are finished. All right, so for our day 3 achievement, you should have been talking to quite a few people as we went along and clicking on those as we finished the different escape rooms. Hopefully you've been visiting all the people and talking to them the same ways that I have after each escape room. But we've got 3 different people we can talk to right now. So let's start by going to the headmaster's office, and we'll talk to her and to Eel. We're going to press B to go back to the menu. We're going to select the quad in the middle here, and we'll talk to this professor right here. This is Jillian. Press B to go back out to the menu, and then we're going to select the library, and then we'll talk to this professor. This is Professor Slip. And hopefully, if you've been talking to all the same people I have, you'll get the Chatterbox achievement right there for having 8 side conversations with different characters on campus. If you did not get that one right there, don't worry, there will be more chances going forward to talk to more people as we finish more of the escape rooms. Just watch out for those little person icons, and you will be able to talk to those people after different escape rooms are finished. So again, if you didn't get it today, I apologize, but just make sure that you're clicking on those little people icons going forward, and you will be able to get that one in the future weeks. So anyway, that's going to do it for our 3rd achievement and for part 4 of Escape Academy. I'll be back in 2 weeks with another part to this series. We'll get the next 3 easy achievements in this game, and I will be back next week with another Achievement of the Week guide. And as always, if you're looking for even more easy achievements than the ones that I'm publishing publicly here on the channel, I do post extra guides every week for channel members who help to support the Rewards Hunter channel. Just click on the join button here in the video or in the description, and you'll be able to find out more about that program and the extra achievement guides that I publish for channel members. So thanks so much for checking this one out, and I'll look forward to seeing you all in the future guides. Thanks for watching, everyone. If you found that video helpful, please be sure to click the subscribe button here on YouTube and hit the bell for notifications. You can also find some helpful links in the description if you want to stay connected. Stay tuned for more Microsoft Rewards and achievement guides, and I'll see you in the next one.